Let's talk about the story of SEC and Marved and Sentinels and what's going on.
Rez Recaps.
Rez Recaps.
Rez Recaps.
Rez Recaps.
Rez Recaps.
George goes over the Marv signing, the SEC release date, and Sinatraa not being happy about the article. All right, let's hear it.
I think there's obviously a lot to talk about. I think there's a lot of Sentinel stuff, especially, that's going on. You know, the signing of Marved is probably one of the most notable things to, you know, happen over this roster period, I think. And I think it's one of those things that people can kind of come to expect Sentinels to do. They're kind of, they're pretty nuts with their signings, I'll give them that. So, unlike Cloud9, don't know what the fuck they're playing at. Let's talk about the story of SEC and Marved and Sentinels and what's going on. Obviously, as you guys are aware, SEC was arrested, and because of that, Sentinels temporarily suspended him. Obviously, they needed a new 6th player, because I don't know if you guys are aware, in order to compete in the Valorant, like, international leagues, which obviously, you know, Sentinels are, you need to have 6 players as a minimum. So, yes, Marved is just a substitute. He is the 6th player. He will not start for the team, as far as I know. So, yeah, that's what's been going on with Marved. Obviously, SEC is temporarily suspended by Sentinels. He has to complete training once he's out of jail. Rob Moore, the CEO of Sentinels, said that our goal is to support Hunter during this difficult moment. However, due to the upcoming start of the franchise league, considering it starts in, 2 weeks, we will be looking to sign a 6th man that will be able to take up the spot he's left vacant for the time being. Obviously, it is, for the time being. It's a pretty big task having one of the best players of the world, well, known as one of the best players in the world, on the team. It's like, do you really leave him as a 6th man? Like, if he was to be moved into the roster, I think Sassy and Pancada would probably have to make way in order for that to happen, because obviously you still need Def, regardless, because Def is the in-game leader. You will not be getting rid of him. The only 2 players that you could possibly get rid of would be Sassy and Pancada, considering the fact, well, it would be Pancada, because Pancada is the controller, right? I still have this crazy idea. Sentinels could go back to what they were kind of planning to do and get Trent with Marved instead of Sassy and Pancada. That's just my theory. Maybe. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I think it would be cool, but we'll have to wait and see. I think Marved is too good to have on the bench, but right now, it's like, who do you replace? Do you replace the in-game leader? Like, are you going to do a Cloud9? I wouldn't say that would be a smart move. Okay, anyways, let's talk about this, because I know a lot of people have quite a few questions about SEC. What's going on? How will he be kind of released from jail? In my opinion, I think SEC will be released within the next few days, because Sentinels are aiming to get his sister, actually, in Dallas. She will be there to kind of, pay the bond and that kind of stuff. But I think it will be Sentinels paying it, and then Hunter, or SEC's, sister will be there with him, because that's kind of how they wanted to do it. They wanted a family member to be with SEC when he was released. So I think that's something that Sentinels wanted to do. Obviously, I will not talk about the extent of his personal issues or his mental health problems. Just going to state the facts of the case, which is, obviously, he was arrested. He's been in jail for 8 days now. I actually saw a lot of people criticize me over it as well. I think it was like Sinatraa. Of course, the bastion of morality himself, Sinatraa, said that I was in the wrong for reporting this or something. I don't know. I don't think I've done anything other than try and support SEC whilst doing my job. I guess if an alleged rapist says, "Oh, you're a horrible person," then maybe I'm not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's a lot more nuance to this case, and we'll kind of have to wait and see what happens.
Are you excited to see how the Sentinels do after this Marv signing? Let me know in the comments, where you should also enter the giveaway worth $100 in Valorant points, and make sure to hit the like and sub buttons, because it really helps the channel. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one.